to 5.
So this is going to be interesting. I think we're into the game, so Pseudo KBC, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have our game 1 of Idns SG from the blue side and MYA in the red side. And of course, Pseudo, you already know what time it is. It's top lane for the turtle.
Well, the turtle will find its home there. Unfortunately, will also find its death there.
Hey, okay, never mind. We're gonna see the setup as MYA will try to use the 2-1-2 strat. And of course, Idns still sticking with their 3-1-1, which has been working really well in terms of lane. They're gonna steal some of the resources, no control on that for MYA. And MYA will have to figure out how do they want to do it. And yes, they are actually going to steal or counter steal their player from there.
I like the invade, it's good. A bit unexpected.
Correct.
Because that's normally what Idns would be trying to do. MYA is so far showing that they've done some research. Let's see how the game progresses.
And they continue to get the loot from the opposite jungle.
Well, we know that there's going to be a tri-lane. And therefore they avoided tri-lane and invading on the other side. So,
yes,
you know, good homework.
And this time around, you can see that King Z is actually using the Hellcat because Solos is using Gushin. And the rest of the teams are trying to get their respective loots as possible within the jungle creeps. However, I still love Idns rotation. You can see the top lane now. They are trying to go in for the engagement. Here comes just a bit of a lick down here. But don't worry, they have to make sure that this is the right timing. They want to go in with full force because Idns, they are not afraid of tower diving.
No, they are definitely not. They spoke about it earlier. There they see it, tower diving already. But LY4 does get the first kill. Shadows might be the next one there. It's going to be waiting out there. It's in the final one. A double kill for LY4.
2 minutes, 2 kills.
And Jason escapes on such a little life. Oh my god, Solos barely nicked him there. He could have gotten a kill without even realizing it. 2-0, Idns actually taking it away.
The replay comes back here. Like I said, the tower diving, they are not afraid at all. Idns just feeling the power, the inner surgence in them to get not only 1 kill but double kill under the enemy turret. And now you can see that the rest of the members of MYA, they tried to back each other up, but it was a little too late on Gushin's side. And Hellcat will pop his ulti at the next moment just to save his teammates away.
Exactly, just denying the vision that's there. Here we see MYA taking the turtle. A nice lead being built up for them.
And Pseudo, time to think about it, MYA has been doing a lot of good turtle pushes so far. The very nice timing, even though the fights aren't in their favor.
Here we're going to see that Jason does get caught out here, will be bursted out, but will he make it out alive? He will not. Gushin gets the kill. LY4 is moving forward, still getting another kill. Jab might be the next one to fall. LY4 does get the kill out there. Johnson does not find it.
And here comes, everybody's just running away. The Idns, they don't want any more engagements because it's going to be a win for them in terms of the engagement.
Right now, MYA is still trailing behind in terms of kills, but in terms of gold, they are ahead. Having the turtle there does assist them, but WQXD is free farming. Martin is also 4-0-1, building damage items now after securing his boost.
The whole team of MYA, they're just rotating one another, but again, like we always discuss, if they were to rotate together, how are they supposed to secure their lanes? The lanes are open. Idns, they are no stranger of taking in lanes, and they have the farm advantage from them.
They do have an advantage. It looks like there will be another gank out here. Solos does get caught out, will get bursted down immediately. Lolita will be trying to come in, but it looks like Jab might be the next one to be found out. Does get chunked down a little bit as Hellcat is still pushing up top.
You can see, even though with the Johnson failure on the road, Hellcat is able to remove some creeps and, you know, put some pressure on. And Lapu Lapu killing the Harley over the Harley.
Good killer instinct, knowing that he was going to be there. Facebook gets a victory, a small victory, leading up, and this should help MRA restabilize the game as Idns SG does take a slight lead now in terms of gold.
See the top lane, they're just looking around. Idns, they want to wait for opportunity. Martin is coming in and finding out Diggy, and there will be blood. Unfortunately, Diggy said, you know what?
Good ultimate timing just to dissuade the aggression coming through. We also have Jab waiting at the side. Turtle has respawned. Sig is starting it out.
Oh my goodness, another turtle team fight, and Idns most likely will be taking this because, you know, NYA
Jab
coming in
a
the
little
wrong
bit too
time.
slow.
He was going in the wrong time and he will be locked down, and even with the ultimate pop, he isn't going to survive to the Martis monster kill. And
LY4
Martis
still going in for more. Shadow will manage to get out of the way, and that should stop the aggression for now. But Idns SG grows their goal lead even further, 2,000 ahead. Solos might be the one to be caught out here. It's stunned, and you're going to see Lolita's ultimate worked out to secure it. Cyclops gets the kill.
And even that they win the team fight, they also won one lane. You can see that Hardy is pressuring bottom lane, and Lapu Lapu had no choice but to fall back. Unfortunately, it's a little too late. Turret down.
Yes, a little bit too late. One turret now into their favor as the goalie balloons forward to 3,000. Just about hitting the 6-minute mark.
No.
The second turret now falls.
Pseudo, I'm feeling like this is going to be deja vu of what IDNS did to Tyrants.
That certainly has an echo of it.
Yeah. It's going to be tough, but again, it's still late. It's still early into the game. 6 minutes into the lane. And we can see, even though there is a 4,000 goal lead, Mr. V driving around, getting information.
He does not find, unfortunately, anybody out there. But here, Jeb once again gets caught out, will get locked up by Cyclops. However, he's under the turret and it's a little bit safe. As Johnson comes through and finds the turret, not the target he was looking for.
Too easy for Jet V. He is waiting for the right opportunity to hop onto them. He knows that
the next turret will fall, and Lapu Lapu does remove WQXD. But right now, they're bleeding away structures, and in an objective game, you need to be protecting them. It's not just about kills.
And I love what IDN is doing is they are, you know, cooperating for team fight, but then they always have one member to split push to another lane. That's how you confuse the enemy. Always have one member to split push to another lane. That's how you confuse the enemies on their defense end.
Yes, I mean, creating the distraction across the map, forcing them to respond to it, you know, revealing that their position. Solo does get caught out here. He will be able to dash away to safety, but the additional follow-up will not come true for MY inside. They cannot capitalize on the overextension of
has
IDS
to be
SG.
careful. LY4.
Yeah, we're going to see Lord now has spawned. It is 7 minutes and 20 seconds on the dot. Double oracles coming in for IDNS SG side to stop the aggression coming through. I do like that. Bloodless Axe already on Martis as well.
It's hard. It's hard to see something like this come in. And engagements, even though it's a team fight here. And Martis managed to saute them with that coil. Unfortunately, everybody's going to run away with the Hellcat ultimate to save the team.
The Hellcat ultimate definitely will help them out. Lord now is the focus. We do see that multiple members of MYE are starting to move towards it, but it's going down so very quickly. And now we're going to see Lolita will be starting it out. They will be able to take it. Facebook moves forward, but will pay for it with his life. Diggy's ultimate does get used prematurely, but now it looks like they will pay the ultimate price as 3 members fall. The fourth one's about to happen here.
Make it a third one perhaps, because look at that Archive just running away from a still help. And you know, IDNS, they are not afraid, unfortunately. Just going to fall back. They want to fight. They don't want to overcommit, overextend for any more mistakes.
Mistakes is indeed the right word out here. MYA, maybe a little bit nervous that, you know, a little bit overly aggressive or overly eager, especially, you know, what we saw Facebook, you know, flickering forward just to get his ultimate off.
It's a bit of a waste already because the Lord was very down to a state of health.
Well, the thing is they can't see it, they tried to make an attempt, and unfortunately, the gamble did not pay up for them. Now the Lord is still early, so there's little health on him. We're going to see out here, Mr. Wee does connect on the jab. Not quite the target he's looking for, but at the side there, Hellcat as well, now being chased away.
Oh my goodness, a godlike coming out from Martis, chasing the last hero, which is Hellcat, and now the silence is off for MYA. Nice ultimate from Too Easy for Jeffy, but is it enough to stop IDNS push? And IDNS just flicker outside of the range, giving MYA a false hope into that. Look at that tower dive. Nobody's afraid, and Facebook will be melted down like butter. And Martis continues on with that killing spree.
It looks like this might be the very end of it all. Mr. V is there as well. Now Jet will find out Jason, but Jason still will be safe. He walks away. Idns doesn't find the kill as well. So many members of Idns and she's so low, but will be walking away alive. 13 to 6.
And 2 lanes gone. 2 lanes gone.
Base in absolute ruin. And this is pre 10 minutes with a 10,000 goal lead.
Oh man. I mean, if you guys are the Malaysian home favorites fans right here and you guys are supporting MYA, they need a lot of support. I feel like a lot of the times that they try to gamble in for risk, like the lot taking or turtle taking, doesn't work that way.
And WQXC just instantly removes away Helka there. Facebook is the next target in mind. Does use the ultimate, but just to save himself, he is so far out.
Wow.
Waiting for that cooldown just so he can spin across the wall.
Mr. V connects in already, even though Diggy connects in already, even though Diggy pops his ultimate, but Jason managed to deal enough damage, even though there's no stun effect.
Yes, the crowd also wants to get it away. Yeah, we're going to see it. The final push will come true. This is why the KDAs are so high. All the kills, almost no deaths. LY4 on that mark is 803. Eye of the Tiger, Killer Instinct, and Jab is the next one to fall to his blades. The King of Ashura takes his dominating position across the map. Still going for more. It's a double kill. And here we see yet another member.